or did either of y'all get a Quibi subscription or a free trial when it was available?
No.
I knew it. I will say
Should have.
I got the free trial, but I immediately like slated to cancel it and did not convert to an actual subscription. Why do I bring this up? Today, Quibi, it kind of went under the radar with just the insanity of everything today. But it was announced today that Quibi is exploring several strategic options, including a possible sale. Um, so I guess it wasn't the smartest thing in hindsight to try to launch a mobile subscription video service that is purely surrounded around people's commutes when commutes have largely been destroyed from the fabric of day-to-day life. uh, I guess it's not fair to say smart because you had no way to predict that you would launch in the middle of a global pandemic that would stop all travel as we know it for a period of time. But I mean, I don't know. Did y'all even think of just subscribing to it?
Not until like literally last week when I found out Reno 911 is going to be on or is on Quibi. Which I actually watch now. They're what 7-minute episodes. I'm like, I can get into that. Cool. I apparently it's like a legit streaming service. I just
Oh,
didn't really know
they
much
had the
about it.
names behind it. They had Meg Whitman, they had
Oh, I've
Jeffrey
seen it for a
Katzenberg,
while. Yeah.
and they had the cash behind it.
Dude,
They
I always thought it was a side project for like big time, actors and stuff, and like just some bullshit to do when they're bored. But it's legit.
yeah, the brief time I was watching it, it was like a fake HGTV show about renovating houses, and they accidentally like start renovating a cartel uh, drug hideout house or cash house. And so that had Will Forte and I think it was Kristen Wiig in it. So yeah, it wasn't they. I think it was just they refused to let it go wider than just mobile only, and because they were trying to hone in on the grabbing the commute aspect, and then of course that ended up backfiring. So yeah, okay, so we don't have a lot on this, but I was just curious on that. But we can end with this very short segment on it. To what offhand, what company do you think would be best to buy it? I will admit I'm stealing this idea from a Morning Brew poll on Twitter today.
Oh,
Mm,
do you know your answer already?
I'll say it, but I'm not confident in it. I want to hear y'all's thoughts on it too.
Oh man. Um,
Netflix. I mean, I don't know.
You just saying Netflix just cause?
I
Well thought out.
TikTok. I don't know.
TikTok.
Dude, it's kind of the same. It's the same like idea as TikTok. Just
Yeah, that's all it is.
spread out. For what a movie is to Quibi is what like a YouTube video is to TikTok. I don't know.
It's like an
I was thinking
over.
like
Yeah.
with Microsoft not getting the TikTok deal, maybe Microsoft, maybe YouTube, maybe they can make their own, start their own. Well, I guess they already have their like, um, what do you call it, YouTube TV, but put it with that. I don't know. That seems like the most appropriate place for it for me, but I don't know much about Quibi. What you got, Pate? What are you thinking?
I thought Disney could be interesting. Disney has the cash to buy it. You take it, you rebrand it as Disney Plus Mobile, and
See,
it's only snackable content videos, and it can be folded into your Disney Plus app as just a subsection.
see, here's why I disagree with Disney. I think you're right in every sense of that. They have the means to do it, and it would make sense. But Quibi, it's again, I don't know much about it, but from what I understand, it's a lot of
It's probably not brand
nuanced.
safe.
It's not brand safe because a lot of it is like one-off projects that maybe weren't fully thought out to make a full movie or a full TV series or something like that. And so they're like very nuanced, very can be kind of edgy or just kind of ridiculous, where it's not going to be brand safe for
I,
Disney.
I wonder
They're
if
not going to do it.
I wonder if you throw off everything you don't want from it though. Because everyone who already made it got paid, I assume. I will admit I don't know how they compensate creators on that. But if you throw that off, and then you can maybe start pivoting into your own content and shows, though. Oh, Ryan is leaving us.
Bye, Ryan.
Um, but like, what if you threw off that stuff, put on only the snackable portions to where it doesn't detract from, say, the Avengers, but it's like a quick 5-episode, 5-minute each episode series on the Avengers.
Sure. I mean, just Quibi would have to change what their purpose was, and that's fine if the bag's right.
Hey, well, if they're getting bought, they don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, and it's not to say they will get bought. There, who knows? It raised 1.175 billion, so of like total venture. So I don't know how long that is going to last them. I think they just hit the wall, right? The wall of COVID.
I think the problem is people prefer TikTok over Quibi.
Yeah, it's all fighting for
Quibi's
screen
more
time.
than a minute, so.
Well, and it's also not even
It's professionally done.
It's also not video versus video versus video versus video streaming services. Like, you want to know, I think it was a couple months ago, may have been almost, time is a flat circle now, but it may have been at the very beginning this year, what Netflix, Reed Hastings said their Netflix's biggest competition was for eyeballs. Fortnite.
What?
Yep. In terms of time, like when Fortnite was maybe just coming off of its peak of its like 1-year run, not to say it's still not insanely popular, but they said amongst the like younger demographics of your maybe 13 to 29, Fortnite was their main competition for time spent on their platform.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess. When you're coming home from work, school, whatever, and you're about to go to sleep or whatever, are you going to go play Xbox? And Fortnite was the thing, or PS5, PS4, whatever. Or are you going to computer? Are you going to play a video game? Or are you going to watch a streaming service? What are the two biggest? Netflix, video game platforms. Fortnite is what they're using, or what they were using. Now it's like Apex, for the most part, in Warzone. But yeah, I guess that makes sense when you break it down. But yeah, I would never have guessed that in a million years.
Yeah, and also that just reminded me, speaking of other streaming platform news, Peacock reached a deal with Roku finally. So that's good news for Peacock, and finally available on Roku devices, aka Ryan, we can hear your dog barking in the background. Finley. But yeah, that was it for me with Quibi. Did we have anything else?
No, I'm gonna throw Microsoft. I'm gonna stick with it. Maybe they merge it into Xbox and put it on there for their what's Xbox's new thing gonna be called?
Scorpio.
What is it?
Scorpio.
Okay. Yeah, maybe with that to compete against Sony.
I don't know anything about Quibi, sorry.
Give me an edge.
Well, none of us became a paying member of it, so it's not expected we would know a lot about it.
Yeah.
I
don't think I pay for any streaming services right now. I'm using all my parents still.
So.
I'm millennial trash. I lean hard into it.
Hey, YouTube TV just got the NFL Red Zone package though for this year, and it's a blessing because one of the worst streaming apps has been the NFL like actual app, and trying to stream Red Zone through it in the past.
Hey, KK.
Hi, KK. But yeah, that's now a package on YouTube TV. So that was an easy $10 a month ad for the season.
Nice. I'm about to split with 2 other roommates here in a couple of days, so maybe I'll look into that.